Hello, it's Greg Britton, your Spokane Mortgage Strategist. It is Monday, March 28th. Time for Greg's Home Update. Look at the housing and mortgage rate, mortgage bond market last week, and then kind of what we got coming forward this week. Last week, not a whole lot, a variety of good and bad economic reports that kind of, at the end of the day, from the beginning of the week to the end, mortgage, the 4.5% Fannie Mae mortgage bond coupon, which is kind of what rates are based on right now, lost 65 basis points. Remember that 100 basis points equals 1% of its value, so not a huge swing. It really didn't change rates overall. They're still in the 4 3/4% range for a 30-year fixed on the purchase loan. What's on the agenda this week? Well, we do have, if you look in the newsletter, there's a huge parade of reports coming out. All of them have the power to move bonds, and what isn't, at least not right at the second, on the forefront. It's world crisis news, although there's no shortage of crisis around the world. It's not quite as heavy in the news as it was, and that might play into investors' mindset, and they might take more or make their decisions more on the economic reports coming out this week than other things going on in the world, meaning that if the reports are strong, we could see mortgage bonds lose value and rates go up. And one very interesting thing to note is the U.S. Treasury Department. They announced they're going to start selling off the 1.25 trillion, that's trillion with a T, $1 trillion worth of mortgage bonds they bought in 09 and 10. So if they're going to do it slow, but if they were to flood the market too quickly, that it's going to skew supply and demand. There'll be too much supply for demand, send mortgage bond prices lower and mortgage rates higher. So hopefully they will be smart about how they influx those bonds into the market and do it at a slow pace. So again, the trend still for mortgage rates to continue to very slowly but rise throughout the year, especially if the economy picks up, which is the prediction, as you'll see in the newsletter. Manufacturing executives they interviewed in the survey, they're all pretty optimistic. Not all, but a bigger majority than that are now optimistic for this year and especially for next year. So all those things have the potential to move things. So I will see you next Monday with a report on what did happen this week and what's coming up for the weeks to follow. Have a great week. Thanks.